If you want to see a real mess, look what Flair's done to the garage. This is something that he added later. We didn't have this figured into the original. I'm pretty sure, whoops. Oh, yeah, I gotta check on these porta potties. I'm getting some complaints. Hello. All right, just pulled up in front of Flair's house. We are a couple days behind schedule. We were supposed to have him moved in on Friday. Today is Tuesday. I'm about a week and a half. He's giving me that time, so I'm taking it so that we can get it all done. I'm gonna go inside and see how things are going. You'll think it looks like a mess, like we're a long ways away, but everything is covered, and that's why it looks like a mess. So I'm gonna go check up on the electricians and see what pieces are missing, and hopefully I get Flair moved in here real soon. So let's go look. So what do you guys think of my loaner truck? I took mine in to get an oil change and a nail out of my tire, and Sid Dillon gave me this big bad boy to drive. So it's pretty cool. I think it makes me look younger and kind of a very stylish builder. Let me know if I should get a truck like this. All right, this is why I need to get a new dumpster. I just cleaned out one room, all this nasty stuff. I wonder if Eugenio is guilty of this. I'm gonna have a little talk with him. That goes in first. Run! Holy, well, now stuff's falling out of there. I wish I knew who their mother was. I'd give them a call. This rig is pretty cool. Let me know what you think. Hey, that's pretty fancy. This truck just gets better and better, except for the gas mileage. I'm back at the big estate compound. I'm checking on a few things, and so we're getting real close for inspections here as well. Eugenio's got his name on this. This is the old furnace that we took out of there. I have no idea what he's gonna do with it. I don't even know if it works, but I said, throw it in there. Eugenio goes, no, that's mine, he wants it. Here's some, quite the toilet collection. We took out every toilet in the house. So if you guys need a toilet, you better hurry, come and get them. Look at that. Slightly used toilets, free. And they even got a beautiful tan colored one. I think that's a rare one. For some of these guys, it's a little confusing because we have so many toilets out here, but yet we have an enclosed one. Just depends on the weather, which ones they use. So it's a little quiet today. We're waiting on a couple of inspections. A lot of stuff has already, everything's been demoed. We've got the house stocked with drywall. We're gonna have to come back in. The insulation guys are coming in the next couple of days to refill all the ceilings because we use that old type of insulation, I forget what they call it, like a cellulose type. So when you open up the ceiling, it just falls out like snow. We're gonna replace it with the latest and greatest, and then we can start putting all this sheetrock up on all the ceilings. I came to get this insulation. That's not really what I want. What's the R value? 19. Eugenio wants insulation, and that's not the right stuff. All right, let's come through. You can see we got all the big, I call it Fred Flintstone furniture. This stuff super size. Eugenio came with his guys. We moved all that out so we can get the carpet out of here. This room's all been painted, updated, it's looking nice. So we're just ready for carpet here. Then we make our way into the master bath. What we got here, Tyler?
How you doing?
We got
I'm all masked up.
Tyler.
Dealing
What?
with this insulation. It's
Oh, that's smart. So then I don't have a mask. Here's my mask.
I was actually stirring it all up and dumping that on the dust.
Yeah, and I was just saying, all that insulation this house has, it's just nasty. Every time you cut a hole, it gets in your face. So this is where the big tub's going to go. You're kind of relocating the drain and the plumbing fixture.
That's where the center's going to be. I got to get my little deal in there. And right now, we have sorry if you can't understand me.
Yeah, what?
I have this sweet floor mount guy that I got to put in here.
What?
And then this goes on top of here. So they're going to have
That's for the faucet.
Yes, this is for the faucet.
God, it's pretty complicated
It's
stuff.
a pain in the ass. Of course, all the old water lines are in the way, but that's okay.
Are you reusing these?
No, leave it.
He saves the stuff and then he takes it in for Christmas money. A barrel at work.
Yeah, a barrel at work.
So anytime you see pieces of copper, it doesn't go in the dumpster. It goes in a bucket. That's why I was trying to take it from my bucket I have at the shop. All right. It's yours, Tyler. I'm kidding. We even put some extra brackets on the floor because when these walls just are kind of floating. There's really not much support, so they go a little extra beyond the Call of Duty. That gives this thing really rigid because we're going to be putting tile on it and Durock. That will also add to the strength. This will be, there was 2 ways into the shower, now we're making it just one. This will be all glass looking out, and then they're going to have some new shower valves coming in on either side, where it's going to be like one of those car wash showers, multiple shower heads. That's what people like. Since I'm on the job site, I always like to see if I can improve my basketball skills. So let's go see if I can make a basket this time. Oh, I thought somebody took the basketball. You know, they're always stealing stuff on the job site. That's the last thing I need is somebody's taking. This feels like the right size. All right. If you guys are betting, I would go for the backboard. If I can hit the rim, that's 1 point. Backboard 2, in the hoop 3. That's a 3-pointer for me. Oh, see if I get my own rebound. Jeez. Okay, let's try that again. I've been watching all the Final Fours. You'd think I'd learned something. I'm gonna make sure there's nothing over this. It goes in that way. Let's see. There we go. I gotta get closer to the rim. That helps a whole bunch. Oh, it hit me back. I don't know why we keep saving stuff. I'm pretty sure. Whoops. This used to look like that about 10 seconds ago. This is not what's going back into the house. I was just going to say this is free, but now it's slightly damaged. More trash, and now this is trash. So let's go throw some stuff away and head to the next job site. Okay, let me show you guys the Fred Flintstone furniture. Boy, this came out of the dining room, and then these were the nightstands next to the bed. Most nightstands are like this big, so everything is supersized. Here's another, oh, I can't even move that. And here's the big monster headboard. I gotta find out if the homeowner, what he's doing with these things, if he's gonna give it away. Need a house about this size to put this stuff in, so I'm not sure who's gonna be taking it. Another slightly used toilet. All kinds of interesting things in this house. I don't think, you can't even get rid of a mattress. If you try to take those to the Goodwill, they give them back. Thank goodness it's not raining and we have rock. Guys can come and go because we're coming here in the next couple of days. Chad the Dirt Guy's coming out and we're gonna start digging up this hole right here. That's right there is where the water issues is. I know you guys are saying because we have a downspout, that's probably adding to it. Even when there's hardly any rain or snow, there's a drain tile down below that got disconnected or needs to be connected. And so we'll get to that this next week and we'll have video on that for you as well. So I had Eugenio out here last week. We put all these corables on that finishes off the little shed roofs, just an accent. So he has put those on, and then even up on the little dormers, there's a little cedar beam that pops out that we'll zoom in on and give you a shot. So those little tiny details is what makes the house look finished off, and Eugenio saved the day again. All right, it's always kind of fun walking into this big house. We had quite a mess here the other day. This is some of Eric's, ooh, there we go. They always got music on the job site. First guy on the job site gets to pick the music, so a little motivation for getting on the job site early. This is Eric's saw. He's been still fine tuning and putting down details in the like the base shoe. This is called base shoe. That's been going around. We got the hood installed. He finished all the trim moldings around there. There's a little bit of caulking and that we need to kind of touch up on. You guys were good. You picked up on this. See that little ding in that oven? So a lot of you viewers picked up on that. I appreciate it. That has been in a box. It's arrived. Now we just got to get it fixed. I'm going to wait until they move in case somebody decides to ding it again. Wayne, my stereo guy, he's got Flair's movie theater room screen put up. So let's go, show me that. I want to see this thing. What size is it again, Wayne?
120.
120 inch screen. So if you divide that by 12, that is 10 feet. I came in the other day, as you notice, put all the carpet protector down. I'm trying to create a little plastic highway for all the traffic that's coming and going. And here shortly, Eric will be here and we're going to start installing that always anticipated big supersized custom sliding glass door. Wow, that's big, but the room's so big, I thought it would be bigger. No offense. But you measure from here, diagonal.
Right.
And so the projector, I can't wait. When you have the projector on, Wayne?
Wait for it to come in.
Oh, it's not here yet?
No, when it comes in, I'm gonna have it in this week.
Okay,
Yes, I'll have it in this week. I have it installed.
okay. Hey guys, check out Wayne's hat.
That's right.
That's nice. Brad the Builder, go to my website and order some of that. Plus, you can also help us raise money for Colin, get him out of the hospital and into his home.
I got a check for you.
Wayne's already given
$200.
$200, you guys.
Yep.
Thank you, Wayne.
You're welcome.
You're the man. He's a very generous guy. I appreciate your help on that. So we're going to get this done. I know it. All right. One little touch. I mean, it's nice, Wayne. Is if we pull these off, can we just pull those? Pull them off. And then if we paint them, but the risk is if you paint them, you can plug all these little holes,
Right.
right?
So you gotta spray a certain way.
Oh, what kind of a spray paint or what?
So the way I used to do them, take a gun, you gotta spray them. You know what I mean? You gotta spray them like this. You know what I'm saying?
Real light?
Yep, like this here. You gotta go in angles. You can't roll them at all because the holes will fill.
Right.
So, but you gotta spray them in a certain way.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And then you gotta do different angles all
Yeah.
of them.
Otherwise, you're plugging up all these holes,
yeah.
and then. But this backside has a cloth to it. Do you?
I gotta take that off.
Oh, take that off.
When it comes to painting.
Okay.
And I gotta put that back on there.
So the idea is, if we painted this the wall color, as you can see right there, it almost disappears.
That's right.
It's a magnet.
Magnet.
Oh
Yep.
wow. Okay.
Use
Nice
stuff.
and
Yeah,
clean,
nice, clean
smooth, tight to the wall. Tell us what we have. What kind of a sound system is in this movie theater room? Is it a 5 or a 7?
7.
Seven.
7.1 surround
And
sound.
explain the difference. A 5.1.
5.1 was 5 speakers,
Okay.
2 rears, 3 fronts,
Okay.
subwoofer.
Okay. The one is the subwoofer.
Yes, right.
Okay,
The
7.
is
All right.
3 fronts, 2 Atmos, 2 rears.
So
it's 4
3
rears.
and 4, so that's a
That's right,
7,
that's a 7.
and the 1 is the sub. So behind this grill right here is the subwoofer. These things are so big and massive. We try to make these rooms so you don't see the equipment. That's kind of the beauty of these theater rooms. All right, so Wayne, you've got something for me.
I have a check,
For Colin, oh my
Colin.
God. $200.
$200 check for
Thanks,
him.
Wayne.
Yes, you bet, buddy.
All right. Here's our first donation.
Yep.
So thank you, Wayne.
Yep, you're
That's
welcome.
awesome. We're at that's already 1% of our goal. A $200 check, and we're going for 20 grand. That's 1%. One guy. You can make one person makes a huge difference. So
Okay, I'm gonna show you this
show me
satellite.
where we got going on here at Flair's. Oh, you can't. It's way up there on the roof.
The Starlinks that was. What I had to do yesterday was I have to go on my phone, have to download Starlink, and then you gotta go on the roof. You gotta lay on your back, and you gotta go start setup. Okay, and you gotta point which one you're doing.
So you're up there laying on the roof.
yeah, and you gotta scan the sky
Okay.
and grab all the satellites, and it just clicks in. You gotta go to 100%. If you get 99%, it says not good location. You gotta restart over again. So go back in there and set up again, and you go back in there. When you confirm it, then you scan. You go next, and then you go scan. You just open settings. But anyway, now this changed. But anyway,
How long did it take you to scan all that before it all
Well, I had to do it
linked up?
3 different times because it kept hitting the little rooftop on that dormer right there.
Yeah. Okay.
So I had to scan. So you see all the satellites is collecting into my phone. And when it gets to about 98, it slows down because you got to find the other couple. You follow me?
Wow.
They want to say, okay, so I had to move it up a little higher, and then I had to mount. And then so anyway, I mount the mount first, come back down, grab that satellite, go back up there with the 100-foot cord on it, drill a hole through the roof, mount that Starlink on that pole, on that base right there, send my 100-foot cable through the attic. Then I had to go back down the attic and bring that wire down to the spot where it's going to be
Oh,
going at.
isn't it going right in his office, right?
Well, that's an attic first.
Okay.
Then I go in the attic.
But
and I go
you said you had to cut some holes in
in
his
the office
ceiling.
area because of the way the framing was done.
Okay, but I mean that's where that's ending up in his office.
I can show you that in the house. I can show you where it's at.
Wayne, when he drills holes in the roof, you just can't drill a hole and stick it. You have to now come in and caulk and make sure, because that is a penetration that will eventually find water,
And
right?
and I don't want that water.
Water's bad.
Okay.
So over here you got something on the house. What's this?
That's a satellite dish.
I don't want to walk over there in the mud, and why is it on the front corner? Where else could you have put it?
Well, this got to face south-southwest. That's where the satellites are at. However, that's the entrance as my preference as well as, I try to talk to homeowners. I don't like to pull up to a residence in the garage area and see a satellite dish. This could be hidden by landscaping and everything else. You follow me? So when
Yeah.
people pull in, they won't see that.
Even though you're
ditch.
pulling in the front, it's a front of your house. But if we'll build a wall, plant some
Yeah,
landscaping,
'cause
and that will go
'cause
away.
That tar, that's going to be dirt way up to there.
Yeah.
So that's going to be hidden eventually. You follow me?
Okay, well, good. So it's all been thought out. So we only had really 2 choices, and he
Yeah.
didn't want it on the back side of his house where he's pulling in
all
his
the time,
garage and sees it.
That's all you see.
All right, this is something that he added later. We didn't have this figured into the original. When we were roughing in the house with electrical, would have been a lot
The
easier.
plan was different. It was kind of being on that side of the house, but the Starlink business one is completely different animal than a residential Starlink. It's a different wiring scheme, okay?
All right.
So I had to go up in the attic, and then the way this is framed up there, I had to come down here. I'd bring that wire's way up in the ceiling over there. I'd bring that wire over here, down through here, it's down behind the cabinet.
So you only had to cut one hole right up there,
One hole.
guys, and then
Down
everything.
behind the cabinet, and this is where my cable ends up right here. So this one lived right, this is the cable that plugs in. So this is,
Does that stay on the counter?
yep, this will be the Wi-Fi, is where he wants it, right here.
Does this have to be exposed? Can you put it under here? Or
That's
does it need-
exposed, you can't lock up Wi-Fi.
Okay, wow.
Wi-Fi's gotta shoot out.
Okay, well, that's
correct.
interesting. A lot of Wayne's job is this stuff behind the walls that you don't get to see. So he's a little bit like an orthodontist. He does a lot of fine detailed work. Unless you open up your mouth, you never see it.
That's right, that's true.
And you'll know if you did it right or wrong when you move into your house and try to turn on a TV or turn on your Starlink. If it isn't right, Wayne is there 24/7. He'll show up at your home. That's what I love about Wayne is for my customers. On weekends, people can't use the remote controls on their TV. He'll go out and show them how to do it. Us boomers, Wayne saves the day. So thanks, Wayne.
Yep, you're welcome.
All right,
Thank
man.
you for you.
Thank you for your check and that donation.
You're welcome.
All right.
I hope it all works out.
It will. What's going to work out good. All right. All right. Let's go show you guys the upstairs man cave. It's coming together. The house, it's getting real close to being done. It's just a little bit disheveled, but that's part of the last couple of days of construction. If you want to see a real mess, look what Flair's done to the garage. That's what you call stuff. I have no idea what's in there, but it's all Flair stuff. All right, let's go check out the man cave. We've got the floors pulled off. Starting to get cleaned up. The painters have finished all the painting of the ceiling. I don't know if I showed this to you yet, but this is cool. This is the hat rack that we did with all the lighting. So Brad the Builder hat would look good in there. So all this has been cleaned up. We got the glass doors on, and here's the table, again, that Tom built for Andrew. We haven't really done much with it yet. I'm gonna kind of wait and see if he wants me to sand it, do a stain, but right now we just left it old and rustic. That's a look. So as we're finishing up some of the electrical, we got the hood installed. We had to do a little modification. Got to bring the drywall guy back again. So we have the hood in. We got Andrew's cooktop, and then this oven down below. I don't know what happened here, but we can either raise it up, but we have to have a filler. Either can fill from the top. I think it would be better if we filled from the bottom, because I think it'd be nice if this was a little bit taller, look a little more finished. So another punch list item. They just keep showing up on me. I never like to leave the job site or walk around empty-handed. I'll leave that door open. There's always something that has to be hauled out to the trash. There. Yeah, I got to check on these porta potties. I'm getting some complaints. Hello. Nobody's in there. Yep. Sure enough, no toilet paper. That's a big complaint when these guys have, so I don't know why. So I gotta go bring some out. It's just a courtesy. Some of these guys are walking kind of funny, now I know why. Ooh, steep. Somebody made a trail here already for me. I think his name was Andrew Flair with his little Hummer. All right, so Eric's here, parked in the back. We're going to start working on Flair's big sliding glass door. So today's the day. We're finishing touches. Housekeeping. Hey, there. What did we miss? Anything?
Everything in.
Oh, all right. Getting it all in. So today's the big day. The gun vault doors is staying on just fine.
All right.
Thank you. Didn't fall. Hopefully they did the carpet, everything. Well, if it didn't do it right, we can move it out. I think I told these we're good. I told them, because I thought they were going to run the LVT out. I guess it can stay. It doesn't matter. I don't know. I'll just stay out of your way. What we like to do, because sometimes mirrors don't always, you can't buy one, so we bring Eric in. And I have this as an example because this is kind of some similar portions, Eric, that they want. You know, we're going to be 4 inches off the deck, right? But it needs, you can see it's too skinny, a little wider. So I measured it. I thought we would go maybe 42. What do we say, like 4 inches off the deck? So that means we'd be up at, there's 46 up to there, and then 28 inches wide, 4 inches in. Yeah, that would 4 inches here for their up and over.
All right.
That'd be good.
1 inch angle frame, and then they'll send
Yeah,
the
just,
glass for
yeah,
mirror in
the
it.
black, and then we'll just set the mirror in that one.
Perfect.
So this one, let's go walk around. Where else? We're gonna need some more. You got time for this?
Sure.
Okay. I think all the kids' rooms down here already have wood frames around them. Let's go upstairs real quick. So now we got these super tall light bulbs. What was that downstairs? 36 again between
There's
those?
36 between this. Is
So if we went 28 again, we gotta go above those. Otherwise it's gonna look funny. So if here's 4 inches off the deck. Let me see, yeah, if we went 48, that puts us, I think we wanna, otherwise we're down to here. I might be too matchy with this. I think I'd rather be above it. So 48. 48 plus 4, 52. Does that look about right? We'd be a little bit of,
You're definitely above it.
yeah.
That's where we're
I
going
think,
to be.
I don't either gotta be definitely above it or right at it. Let's do that. Let's make this one 48.
48.
Should I write it on here so we all know? We did 28 by 48. That will get covered up with the mirror. Custom mirrors. There we go. Let's see.
Hi, Brad.
Hi, Macy. Do you have custom mirrors for your master bathroom, or are we making them?
Lisa was going to have them made custom. I think she said from, like, you have a metal guy.
Yeah,
that
I'm
she
here
was-
with them right now. We're here now. Well, I got a pretty good handle on it. So one look we could do is have the mirror stop short of the light fixtures, or we do like Eric does, go up real high, come across, and put the light fixture in the mirror. I personally think that would look better. Hold that right there, I'm gonna get a picture. All right, so now 48 by, what was that one? 34, okay, I gotta listen, 34 inches. Is this the way you want the mirrors in the master, question mark, or do you want the mirror to go below the light fixture? So we got this all done. We need to power wash the deck, but it's all been put back together. You never know, we were here cutting holes in this thing. So Wayne will get his TV mounted. When the weather warms up, we'll start painting this. All right, so it's been long awaited. We finally have the garage doors. For some reason, with the supply chain, garage doors have been very difficult to get. And these are the dark colored doors, which are nice. So do not have to paint these. It's already has a nice finish on them. These are also oversized doors. These are 10 by 10. Most garage doors are 9 by 8. So they're 2 foot taller and 2 foot wider. So that makes for a really nice, when you have large vehicles coming and going in and out of the garage, especially with single car doors. Anyway, so got any little things you're doing or tips? Or these are all insulated garage doors?
Yeah, so these are gonna be they're gonna be insulated double-sided steel. So you're gonna have a heavier door. Being up here in the hill with the wind, the snow, all that stuff, these things are gonna be doing great for you guys. Right now, we're just getting all set up. We're getting ready to start setting our sections up. We're gonna get all of our equipment ready.
Is this a protective coating?
Yep, so the type of door we get are from this manufacturer. They send these with these painted doors, even their white ones, to prevent scratches and all that.
Okay.
They put this protective film on, and then we'll get it all off.
Get it all off. That
Yep,
looks
and
real
then,
nice.
And then I'll peel back a corner so you can kind of really see the.
These are black, right? We
Yep.
have black
Yep,
doors.
So it's gonna be a nice clean finish to them. So once we get the film off, that's that color black, that nice slick looking
Yeah,
clean
that'll
black
be nice.
that you're
So
gonna get.
it's a maintenance-free door, all insulated. This here is the bottom threshold with the rubber membrane. So 3 of them to put on. And how long do you think this will take you guys?
We'll be out of here by 5.
5 o'clock. So you've got 3.5 hours. Oh, pretty good. They're moving right along. You guys got good-looking rigs too. I like your trucks. Let me show you them. Superior Door, they're my go-to guys when I need garage doors. They can do glass ones, they do insulated, custom sizes. When we get these things ordered and when they get installed, if there's ever a problem, they stand right behind them, but rarely there is. So I recommend strongly using Superior Door. I've been using them for years. So Eric, you guys, that's the header you're putting in that's all the doors being supported from the top, right?
Correct, yes. That track right there. And there's, Tom put a double header up there, so there's plenty of meat and strength.
All solid wood above
Yep.
there. All right. And then what did we figure this? I forgot. We did the math. You remember what we thought each door was going to weigh?
250 to 300.
Pounds per door with
Yes.
the glass and everything. So it sounds like a lot. It's not too bad compared to some other stuff we've hung from the ceiling, but all right. So now you're going to set that, try to get it level. Is that,
Right.
do you have a
Yep,
concern?
Trying to get it completely straight. And
level. I see a couple nail pops on the ceiling as I'm looking up here. Is that what that is? Little nail pop? I got
wasn't
now I got to look. No. Yeah, right there. There's 2 of them. Yeah, you got some over there. I might as well pull off the little paint chips so that we know. Dang it. Okay, well, now we've exposed them. They're gonna happen sooner or later. As soon as Andrew starts doing cartwheels upstairs, that'll add a little vibration and cause the nails to pop. The painting continues. It's all about, they're gonna be the last guys out of here. You guys, this is the room that we added on at the very end. We finished to connect the Four Seasons room with the sports court. So Tom came in and put some more trim down. So now they're finishing up the last coat on the walls. We end up putting anywhere a base coat and then probably 2 coats of paint. So at the end of the day, there's at least 3 to 4 coats of paint on the house. That's if I don't find any nail pops and find little problems, then that would be another coat of paint. So this is looking really nice in here. We've gone through it pretty good. All right, that was kind of a different day, a little bit of a day in the life. We got a lot of going on at Flair's. The garage doors are going in. The electricians are wrapping up. Just a lot of little punch list items. As you can see, a few more pop up on me. But luckily, Flair's patient, and Macy, they understand. So I'm gonna take that extra time to get the house done right. I really appreciate you guys watching. Please reach out. I love your comments. And I will see you guys on the next job site. Hi, I'm Brad the Builder. Today I'm here to ask for your help. We have a member of the Brad the Builder family, Colin Doyle. He is in a wheelchair. He's also an ex-Marine that has toured in Iraq and has 2 Purple Hearts. He is currently in the hospital, has been in and out of the hospital for the last several years. And what I've learned is Colin is in desperate need of a barrier-free, handicap-accessible bathroom, and also some parts of his home as well. So I'm here to ask for your help. I want to raise $20,000 so that we can go down, and I have a contractor that I've been working with that will come in and help us get the labor, do the demo, but we have to raise this money to buy the expensive materials that it takes to put this together. I've done several of these in my market, and the bad part is these handicap accessible items are extremely expensive, and that's why it's hard to really see them in homes, but we're gonna make this happen with your help so that Colin Doyle can come home from the hospital and spend less time in the hospital and more time with his family. I also have a friend, Theo, down in Little Rock, Arkansas, is extremely talented. I want to show you what he is going to do for Colin by building these beautiful cutting boards.
Welcome to my shop. It's a nice chilly day in Arkansas. This is where I do most of my woodworking. Brad and I are working on a project together. We're going to try to raise some money to help some disabled veterans out. My part of it is I'm using all this scrap lumber to see if I can build some cutting boards and some other things. And you can see around in my shop, I'm kind of in the process of quite a few things. Here's an example of one that I'm working on. This is actually, a lot of people do these projects and they end up throwing this wood away, but I mean, some of this wood is actually pretty impressive. This is a zebra wood. This is wingy. I have it all clamped up right now. You cut it down and, this is obviously the early stages. But once I get it cleaned up, this board is going to be spectacular.
As you can see, those are some beautiful cutting boards. Theo has actually sent one up to me. There's only a limited supply. We have 30 of these cutting boards that are going to be made available free to you with a donation on my website. If that's too much money, you can just donate cash to help with the funds, or I have hats and I have shirts that anytime you buy those on my website, 100% of all these funds are going towards Colin's cause. I'm confident that we can make this happen, and with your help, we can change Colin's life. So please donate now. I'm Brad the Builder, and as always, I'll see you guys at the next job site.